But today I'm going to talk about Sunday and what is the underlying problem with him that I truthfully dislike. So, first of all, we will overview his kit. His skill advances forward the targeted character by 100% plus their summon, and increases their damage dealt by 30%, which is further boosted by 50% if the target has summon. So basically an 80% damage boost for character that has summons. If we compare that to Bronya, the damage increase is only 66. Okay, yeah, it's only 66%, but it applies to any character that even has a summon. But the thing is, it only has one turn, while Sunday has 2 turns, which means Sunday can actually buff follow-up attacks and including the summon attacks. So basically, this is to accommodate for the summon. And the thing about Sunday is his ultimate. His ultimate regenerates energy and increases the crit damage by the crit damage of the boosted character. This is a single target skill. The energy one is basically very good for any character that uses energy, but the thing about it is that the ultimate synergizes with the skill. After using the skill on the BD fight is the one mentioned, the buff that is given by the ultimate. The guy recovers 1 skill point, so he uses 1 skill point and recovers 1 skill point. So after his first ultimate, the Sunday basically does not spend any skill points. Granted, if you have one skill point to even use his skill, so you just need 1 skill point to use his skill, and you're basically SP positive. SP neutral. As you can see, his ultimate is quite hefty in energy cost compared to, 120, 130. Yeah, it's a bit on the tougher side because most of the time you're going to kill his ultimate every 4 turns, while his buff only lasts for 3 turns. And his talent increases crit rate by 20%, and yada 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 yada. Basically, this is just fucking Bronya again. So the thing about Sunday is the fact that he buffs the summon action by 100%. And if you look at his light cone, Grounded Ascent, skill or ultimate on one ally regenerates energy, so you don't need to do the 4 turn ultimate. This basically makes it easier for you to get his ult. Every stack of him, stacking up to 3 times, stack of him increases the holder damage dealt by 15, 17, 19%, and the 19.5%. So basically 15% damage boost times 3, 45% damage boost for the one character that you use his skill on. And the thing about him, every 2 instances of skill or ultimate uses on one ally character recovers 1 skill point. So he is SP positive. Now, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but from the last that I saw, Sunday is actually more SP positive than Sparkle by 33.3%, and that is if he is E0 S1 with his with this, because with this you actually recover more skill point, and the fact that you don't spend any skill point using his skill, the difference with Sparkle is that she gives you skill points, but then she spends it herself to advance the character forward. But the thing about Sparkle is she only advances forward by 50%, while Sunday does it 100%, which is massive. Of course, Sparkle has more buffs. She buffs damage dealt, crit damage, and with her S1, she is very broken still. But Sunday offers that 100% action forward boost, which is very massive. Okay, so the part that I don't like is the fact that he's more SP positive than Sparkle. It's okay, honestly, but the fact that he increases the damage dealt by summoners by a heck ton, a lot, which is truthfully, I don't like it. So right now on the tier list, he's already tier 0.5. This is Apocalyptic Shadow, Pure Fiction 0.5, Remembrance Chaos 0.5. So he is basically just the new Brilliant Sparkle, but better in every shape and form because the crit damage boost is massive with a flat 20% crit rate boost, which is very useful since you don't need to have as much of a crit rate that you would usually have. The thing that I don't like is he's already a very good character, but the fact is currently there's no summoners. There's only Qing Yuan, which is because of Sunday has moved up to tier 0 on Pure Fiction, of course. Tier 1 on Memory of Chaos. Wait, I can actually check. Tier 1 Memory of Chaos and tier 0.5 on Apocalyptic Shadow. So he has a very massive impact on Qing Yuan's ability. Because prior to this, he's like what tier? He's not even tier 2. He's like tier 3 with Seal and Argenti. So because of Sunday, Qing Yuan has basically rose up again to become a top tier character. And while that is happening, we haven't got the Remembrance characters yet. And if Sunday can buff summons of Remembrance characters, he will be an extremely broken character, almost a must-have maybe for the Remembrance meta that we're about to enter in version 3.0. That is the thing that I don't like about him, because he sets the bar already very high for summoner buffs, and that scares me for what is about to come after Remembrance Path release. Because the thing about Remembrance is they're all about the memosprite guy, the summon. They're all about summons, and if Sunday skill can buff summons like this, it gives 100% action forward. That is extremely massive to any character. So any summon character. So this takes the cake for the most overpowered kit that is not yet to be realized. Because remember, it's not out yet, and his impact on Jing Yuan is already very crazy, and I cannot imagine what Sunday can do if given his fullest advantage to a Remembrance character. Because again, Remembrance character, most of their damage maybe comes from summons, and they're all about summons. So the fact that his skill can buff summons, advance him forward by 100%, including the wearer and the memosprite on the summon, which is going to be crazy. Because honestly, I don't know how many pet characters in general is already pretty great. Like you have the obvious Robin and Runmei always on top because of their utility, and then you have probably worst of characters. Yeah, like Harmony Trailblazer. Harmony Trailblazer was actually revolutionary because it introduced Super Bake, which is now taken by Fugue, which is not yet released at the time of making this video. Yeah, but that's basically the short version of this video is the fact that he is SP positive, very SP positive, more SP positive than Sparkle, and the fact that he buffs summons by 80%, crit rate and crit damage buffs not even included yet, energy buffs not even included, and the fact that he's advances their action forward by 100%, which is too much. If I'm being honest, after the Remembrance release, he is going to rise to tier 0. I have no doubts about that, and he will be a very broken character. I don't want any character to be like a must-have, because the thing about this is the fact that when Remembrance release, Remembrance is going to be all about summons. So when Remembrance release, Sunday will be what am I saying? He will be tier 0 for a very long time, and he will be very overpowered compared to the other harmonies if we were talking about the Remembrance meta. Of course, you can say that because like, oh, Harmony Trailblazer is only meta because of Super Break. That's true, but he is a very flexible character. 100 action value percent advance forward. Sorry, 100% action advance forward. and the fact that he's super SP friendly is already a very good character to begin with, and the fact that he's going to be even better with summons is great. Honestly, for Sunday havers is great, but I don't know. He seems to be going to be very broken in the Remembrance meta. Almost, hopefully you can still play the Remembrance meta without Sunday, but if you have Sunday, it's going to be a cakewalk for you, honestly. Okay, so the part that I'm scared of again is the fact that he will be the most broken character in all of Honkai Star Rail. If the Remembrance meta is going to be better than follow-up attack, super bright, hyper carry like Acheron, counter attack like Yunli and Clara. I mean, Clara is not even that good right now. Sorry, she's not even that good. She's like, okay, she's tier 1, which is okay. Like, so yeah, I mean, it's just my concern that Remembrance will be a very broken path because of Sunday, and Sunday, sorry, I mean, Sunday will be a very broken character because of the Remembrance Path. Like, I mean, his kit basically just buffs the entire Remembrance Path, so I don't like characters like that buffs like one specific thing and doesn't do it like as much to the others. I mean, his kit is basically already very good for any character, but he is very extra on the fact that he's buffing summons. And yeah, that's just what I don't like. I mean, Harmony Trailblazer, he only gives access to super break, but he doesn't output that much of a damage himself or herself, depending if you use Kalis or Steel. But yeah, they don't output that much damage, so they're only there to provide super break damage and the break effect boost and stuff. And this just changes how you use the entire character, because you advance forward this summon and you regenerate their energy. So that is insane amount of changes, and the fact that he's SP positives, so he's no longer a game changer. He's basically just broken if you have a summon character. Jing Yuan right now, he's not that good because Lightning Lord overkills most of the time, so his damage is not very well distributed, and he's mostly an AoE oriented character. He can do single target, but mostly it's not him that is doing the damage, it's the Lightning Lord. So you really need Sunday to buff the Lightning Lord. But if a Remembrance character can output as more damage than Jing Yuan, their summon can have more action value than Jing Yuan's Lightning Lord. And the fact that you can have Sunday, that makes the precedent very clear that Sunday is going to be a very broken character, and that is what I'm a bit concerned about. That's all from me. Thank you so much for listening to my rant or yapping. This is 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'll see you all next time, the next upload, whenever it is, I don't know. Thank you so much for watching or listening, I don't know.